Shalom Alaykum, Boker Tov, Yom Tov, Zarim, Tovim, and Laila Tov, and Chaduza, wherever you are at. This is Carrie, and I'm going to speak from my heart today. I asked myself a question this morning: who pours into me? And of course, I realized that this was my ego shadow that was asking. When one reaches the place of self-mastery, when you flip your spin, changing, transmuting, altering from entropy to negentropy, which is salvation, chaya, there ceases to be anything or anyone that can pour into you from the outside in. You find yourself listening less to others, reading less books, and the searching, hunting, seeking ceases to be of any value. What value is there in a book that is read and then set on the shelf just so that you can seek another book? Or what value is there going from one conference to another, to one guru to another, to one motivational speaker to another? This is entropy, something that is not sustainable. In other words, as the high of the moment wanes, something needs to fill, as the vessel is likened to a watertight sieve. Oxymoron, of course. When we do this, we are taking light from someone, something, in order to fill or sustain us. We think that this is what we need, but it's not sustainable. It is false light. It has an essence to it that is like a high, but you placed yourself under it in order to understand it. What is missing is the understanding. The ego loves this false light. It will continue to seek to the place of exhaustion. As long as it can keep the vessel busy, seeking and never truly finding the true light, it will run hither to and fro. This busyness seems that it is the right thing to do because the ego seeks knowledge, philosophy, in order to fit into whatever crowd it can get the most false light out of. That only works until offense happens, which is inevitable, as the spirit essence, the rucha, knows the difference between what is and what is not. The rucha, spirit within, will point you into many directions, here and there, everywhere, until you get to the place where no more running can be had. The whole purpose of this experience, of trying to hold on to false external light, is to experience the failure of it. And when this fails you, when you really get to the end of all the external searching, still feeling empty, poor, destitute, the rucha will then take you on the inward journey. This is what needs to happen to the ego, so that it will finally submit to the rucha, spirit within. The only reason that the ego wants to keep you running and searching is to keep you so busy that you will never truly see yourself. As soon as you see yourself as one, as the place of origin, originator, it will cease to be in control. It will have to bow down to the true light and lay its life down as a friend, no longer as an inhibitor, adversary, Satan. It then becomes adversarial friend. It no longer seeks external power sources of false light, as it found the true source of light, AURETA. The search is over. The polarity flips. Now you are the power source. You are the sun, Shemesh, the servant candle, minister, prophet, teacher. You are also the priest and priestess, the light of the world, Avaraya, that provides light energy to others. But here lies the rub. Wisdom is needed to know when to give of your light and when not to. The poor you will always have with you. When you start producing your own light, this is when others will begin to flock to you. This is purposed. It isn't about them. It is about you. This is yet another test. The word for poor in Mark 14:7 is kine, meskine. The root of it means to be poor and needy, and when it's written in the form that we see in Mark 14:7, it has an added meaning of those who are wretched and miserable. We have a hidden word that is found in this written form as well, which is a word that means decay and rot. And this word for decay and rot surrounds the letters Kaf Nun. So, why is this important? Let me share with you what I see here. This is my interpretation based upon where I stand in this moment in my now, as my eyes see it, and my heart translates it. The poor are those who have entered into the chaos of this world, the world of entropy. As negentropy is ordered and self-sustaining. The chaos of this world as the needy, wretched, and miserable. They have become one with the rot and decay within and search for the light that will sustain them. This will only be found by grasping a hold of the power within, the power of the heart, where the seed of life resides. This seed is there waiting, dormant, for you to find it. Its whole purpose is to become perpetual, life that is everlasting, as this provides a strong base for you to stand upon, to set you upright instead of upside down. We beseech thee to find this power, as it is the all within the all that will free you from your own rot and decay, your own entropy. The wisdom comes when we can see those who are searching, those who are in entropy, and how much to help, as well as to know when it's time to walk away. But you staying to assist, you could be prolonging their miserable and wretched condition that they are in, as the whole point of being poor, destitute, wretched, miserable with rotten decay is to be a catalyst to drive one inward, to order oneself from the inside out, negentropy, generating power instead of seeking it. This energetic change, transmutation into negentropy, never is in lack, always has abundance, and never seeks as having been found. Negentropy is AURETA. If you have reached a place of taking your source of light and giving it all away to the poor and destitute, you lack wisdom. You are not really helping anyone at all. Learn from this. Guard your flame and be wise in the gift of your giving. By the way, I found my negentropy through the sacred languages of Hebrew and Aramaic, because it is and are the languages of love light. Currently, I found myself in burnout. This was shared for me. I know I am seeking wisdom. If it assists you, wonderful. If not, may you be blessed in the true light of the one infinite creator. Shalom, shalom, chadutha, and namaste.